Hey everybody, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques, and I'm going to do the walkthrough for our January 5th, 2023 Decorative Arts Auction. This auction is on our website. It's also on Live Auctioneers, Invaluable, and BidSpirit for online bidding. The bidding starts on Thursday, new day for us, Thursday, January 5th. In-person preview for this auction will be on the 4th, the Wednesday, and we reopen for business on the 3rd if you have items here to pick up from our last modern auction. So here we go. I'm going to take a walk through and we'll go pretty much in order. The auction has some great decorative items. It has glassware, Roman glassware, it has silver, bronzes, artwork, and lots of antique furniture, mission carved, very unique carpets, lamps. And then at the end of the sale, we have a lot of group lots of ephemera and trains, etc. So I'm not going to belabor it too long. Let's start over here. Starting with lot number 1, 2, 3, 4. You have some good porcelains, steins. You have perfume bottles, silver. Lots of good silver. This is all on January 5th. Bidding on Live Auctioneers, Invaluable, and directly on our website. On our website, you can save a few percentage points of the buyer's premium. It's only 25% on our website. It's 28% on Live Auctioneers. So you see the nice group there. Here's a little bit of George Jensen. There's some good like Black Forest carvings. There's a very cool like bronze frog. There's silver overlay. Very nice. You have the glove boxes, etc. Stepping over this direction. Do we go this way? No. These are the lot 100s. Let me back up so we can get in the proper order. So once he did back there, then he came around here and did good leaded glass lamps. Down here you have some good kind of dresser pieces right there, the glass with the brass trim. Lower than that, you have some very cool collectibles, knives, etc. Let me come back this way. Then we have great clock right here, a London clock. We had this a couple sales ago and the bidder decided not to follow through with their bid. Not because they saw the clock, but because they're deadbeat, and now they have a dispute against them. Very nice clock by Kammerer and Kuss. Down here, good porcelains, Chinese. You have beaded bags and purses. More sterling. And here is an amazing collection of Roman glassware. A lot of these items were collected back in the 1970s and 80s by Leonard Wasserman, who was the founder of Kitty City. Here in Pennsylvania, Kitty City was like the precursor to Toys R Us, and he was pretty well off back in the 70s and 80s and could spend $1,000 on one of these pieces of glassware. So there's these pieces here. There's a good 70, 80 pieces of it. Some of them are sold in groups. And each one of these is, look at these great ones right here. Each one of these is described with sizes and conditions. All these are selling to the highest bidder. There's no kind of reserves on any of them. They're all going to sell to the highest bidder. So if you want some of them, bid on them. They're gonna go. All right, coming down here, a bunch of nice ephemera, great photographs. Coming back here, you got the Buddha head, and then we go into the back, into the lot 170s. Let me get a little closer over here. You see the porcelains, you have the Adro, you have some good Doré clock. These are great, like Bergman style lamps. You have the well with the top with the green glass. And you have this piece right here. It's kind of with the camel, and then this one, the like the carpet seller. Very cool. They're not bronze, they are white metal. Some of them are made in Germany. Look at the nice dresser box collection. In the back you have the kind of gold icons, gold tone icons. Down a little lower. There's some amazing kind of American Indian weaving right here, and all these inside are kind of like arrowheads. Down the bottom you have the gold, the sconces. This guy is great, lot number 170. He is kind of like a bronze or brass figure. Come around here. This is an amazing lamp. It looks amazing lit up. These all light up. You got the blue on the top. You have the white and the kind of amber color. It's a very nice lamp. Let me pull this down here. Look at that. This guy right here is like a carved marble figure right there. Lots of great carving on that one. It's smaller, but it has some quality carving. The top, look at the nice Nouveau Art Deco lady on the marble base. Moving over here, that's a signed bronze. You jump over here, you have a reproduction dragonfly, blue and white crocs. Look at the size of this piece of pottery right here. It's the Albert Venetian Monumental Rookwood vase. All right, let me come around here. The back corner, you have some good crystal sewing machine. This is all, I thought it was fiberware, but that's a little bit over there. Look at the nice helmets. Japanese block prints. Looks like some crystal lamps. There's a weather vane. There's some Roycroft bookends here. These are Roycroft. Very cool. Lots of pottery. Jardiniers, Mackenzie Childs. Wall sconces. All right, now we're in about the 280s. There's about 600 lots in the sale, so I'm about halfway done. Let me come around here. We'll get into the 300s. There's a whole bunch of Oriental carpets. We won't be able to look at those, but they're all listed on the catalog. All right, so I'm not sure the order of the furniture, so I'm just going to go around the room. There's some good carved furniture up there. Great wicker, leather. Look at that fire screen. Look at the Indian artwork. Very nice, like kind of Mediterranean marble top. This is a Stickley cabinet, signed Stickley on the back. Around this way. This is an amazing tooled brass table. Goes all the way down here. On top of an also amazing burled deco dining table. Nice radios back there, trunks, Venetian mirrors. Here's some of the carpet. The very creative the way we have these items stacked up. That's a lot right there. We know that this one already had a little breaks to it. All right, let me back up and go this way. That's a great quilt on the quilt rack. And then we continue through here. You know what, let me go across the front. So you have a whole bunch of art in the 400s. I'm not going to pull everyone out, but there's good like kind of landscape scenes. A lot of these are signed. We have the artists, we have the dimensions, we have the conditions in our catalog. So go there to see the details about these items. We're in the lot 480s. This is kind of towards the end of the individual items. So let me back up here. Look at that log cabin. Very cool. Down here, this is a kind of a chessboard table that turns into a bench. This lifts up. Look at that big glass bottle. They got a 5-gallon one. Look at the carving on this guy right here. Jansen style. There's some great kind of primitive furniture. That's a good corner cabinet. You have the, look at that ship. Look at this good floor lamp up there with the wreath style. Then the U-shaped table, or chair, I should say. There's some very cool wicker. Some of it needs a little bit of restoration, but it's your better wicker. It's the kind that they used to take photographs in. Oh, there's some great chairs right here. You can see the arm there, but it's all needlepoint in the back. Obviously all pictured on the website, but you can kind of see the scale of it. In the back here, look at the dovetailing on the top of this cabinet, lot 367. Very cool. Very well preserved as well. This is a very nice lamp, pottery, and some very cool leaded glass shade. Very big. Now this looks a lot smaller in the pictures. Look how big that is. It's like big, way bigger than a basketball. All right, let me cut through here. Get this side. Some more primitive cabinets. Great stacking bookcase. Whoa! Barely through. Here's a very cool corner cabinet. Look at the hinge on that. Nice little wall hanging corner cabinet. Mission Oak rockers. This is very cool. I'll get to it in a second. Oh, look at that. That's another one with the same type of hinges. Kind of like maple, it looks like. Let me back this up here. This is a very cool safe. It looks like wood. It's not wood. It's grain painted. It's by H.H. Jackson, Singapore. I'm not sure how to open it. I think we can open it. I'll overlay a picture of it open right here so you can see it. Look at that. Amazing grain painting. Super old. All right, so that about does it for the individual smalls, but then we come back here. Now, a lot of this stuff over here already sold in our modern auction. We're waiting for it to be picked up. But now we have all these groupings of smalls. The auction ends with about 100 lots of these smalls on all these shelves here. And then we also have all these tables and all these shelves, including trains, records, video games, etc. So let me just walk up and down the aisle. This is number 537. So the auction goes to over 600. So we have another lot, 60 items or so. You have electronics and radios, lots of very cool toys. Lot 541 is that big toy lot. Then you have the lot with all the Crocs in it and Steins, a little bit of shell art, bullets, rifle cleaning kit. I think these are Remington arms. Very cool. Moving on, the old telephones, camera lots, stereo reel-to-reel lots. You have a lot of ephemera. We drop down to this level. Very cool. This is a very nice piece right here. The shelf, metal shelf with all that other brass candlesticks. You have the Quaker State lot. Lots of primitives, tools, more tools and planes, boxing gloves and baseball bats. Poor pottery and porcelain. Here's a bunch of good art books, including Frank Gehry, Roy Lichtenstein. Lots of good story. Rapso, Harley Davidson. Jump over here. Sesame Street by Gorham. The Odyssey 2 video game with the Genesis. Let me jump here and do two levels here. You have the Purdue. You have the train lot. There's a juicer by Norwalk. There's a lot of quilts. There's a grouping of Christmas lights. Look at all these Very cool bookends. Bean bottles, lots of record albums. Grouping right here of, I don't even know what's in those boxes. Look at all these cool models. All right, let me jump over to this side. So we have all these items down here. You have little cap guns and puppets and pin backs and models, amplifiers, knife rest collection. There's probably 50 of them there. There's a collection of Judaica watches, Judaica coins. In the back you have like old time speed magazines, more record albums. Again, come by and take a look at the records on Monday, or I'll make that on Wednesday. Look at all the hot rod records. Here's more record albums. Look at that, Squeeze, East Side Story. All right, let me come back this way. So the auction, I think, ends over here with the little big books and the vintage helmet lots. Down here you have the China sets. Here's a great China set that's later on in the auction, but it always does good money. It is the Lenox Autumn set. Look how it has the raised painting. Lenox Autumn. Very good set right there. When China was expensive, that was really expensive. Flow Blue. You have more trains. Where did the other trains go? I wonder. We had a whole collection of Lionel trains. Trust me, there are Lionel trains. I'm not sure where they are, though. These items right here will be in a future auction. We're still bringing them in, so don't look at those. So our next auction will be on January 5th. We're going to be closed down until January 3rd. So if you send us any questions, if you send us any emails, we will be responding to them on January 3rd with the answers. If you need dimensions, if you need condition reports, if you need any other special questions answered, we're closing down for the holiday. December 16th on Friday is when I'm doing this video, and we're not going to be here after this until January 3rd. All right, so I think you've seen pretty much the gist of it. Wish I knew where the trains went. Oh yeah, so I didn't show you this right here. Very nice mission mantle. And behind it you have a very nice stained glass window. It's on its side right now. Has a little bit of losses right here, but it's in general some great colors and a great design. And it's very big. It's like, what, almost 6 feet by 8 feet. All right, one last time back around here to see if I can find those trains. And then we'll call it a video. All right, so you got to get the gist of what's here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the auction. This has been Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques. Bye-bye.